Hello there, and welcome to the first but hopefully not the last Game Recon podcast. In case you don't know, which you probably don't, my name is Eric. I am the vice chairman and head of staff here at Game Recon. And basically, what we do, we are a gaming community. We review games, make videos about them, the usual sort of stuff. And today, the podcast is going to be about Games 2012 here in Dubai, and it's going to be a not so short little wrap up of the different games that we have played and basically just some mini reviews, including first impressions, etc. So, moving on, we're gonna go right into it, and we are starting off with one of the really big games, which is, of course, Halo 4. Now, I played this for about, I would say 10 minutes, and it was a sort of team deathmatch sort of things on two teams. I, because I'm not prepared or organized in any sort of form, I cannot remember the name of the map or the game mode, but basically it was team deathmatch, uh, obviously against another team. My team won, of course, and it's a really fun game. I'm very impressed by what they managed to do with the graphics, and I'm very impressed by the fact that they're still managing to squeeze out such good performance from a aging, very old console with terrible hardware. It's a fun game. It looks great. It's got a lot of customization, but unfortunately, 343 Industries has fucked up the Mark IV armor because they're like, hey, let's be different for some random reason. Uh, but yeah, it's a fun game. I would definitely buy it when it comes out. And speaking of when it comes out on November 6th, 2012. So save up your money and buy it when it comes out. Now, moving on here, we are going to the probably the biggest game that a lot of people were coming to play from all over the world, really, and this is, of course, Black Ops 2. Now, I entered the multiplayer tournament there with my colleague Mohammed, and we played it for, I believe it was a 10-minute match, team deathmatch, and I'm very surprised by what Treyarch has done. They have actually fixed the gun sound, so it no longer sounds like plastic smashing into plastic. There's now some bass in the gun sounds, so it actually sounds like actual guns. Which, if you didn't know, in the older Call of Duty games, it just sounded like plastic smashing into plastic. It sounded like you were shooting an airsoft gun. It was pathetic. In the earlier Call of Duty games, I believe 1, 2, and 3, they actually had proper sounds. But then with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, they switched it up and messed up all the gun sounds. They've also completely fixed the terrible, terrible, awful, disgusting graphics that were present all the way from Modern Warfare 2 until now with Modern Warfare 3, which is also a completely awful game. Uh, they're really pushing the Xbox to the limits, and I knew that they said that they'd vastly improve the graphics, but I sort of failed to believe that because I've said that a lot of times now. But surprisingly, the game looks pretty damn good. You can actually see what's going on now. There's actually some resolution in the textures. Um, but one thing I will say negative about the game is that they have made the sensitivity just absolutely insane. Uh, well, it might just have been controllers that were messed up, but it really felt like what's sensitivity 3 is what I would say 8 used to be in the older games, which is going to take some getting used to. But not if you play on a PC instead of a crappy console, then it won't be an issue. Either way, I really enjoyed it. The limited edition, I believe it's called the Care Package Edition, looks amazing. If you don't know what's in it, it's got a quad rotor from the game, some challenge coins, and of course art book and a steel case cover for the game, and of course the game itself. Um, I would definitely go buy it when it comes out, especially the Care Package Edition, because that thing looks amazing. And it comes out 13th of November 2012. Moving right along, we have Gears of War Judgment for the Xbox 360. Once again, I played the multiplayer for about 10 minutes, and I must say I really enjoyed it. I haven't really played any of the Gears of War games in the past, But I really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Uh, the graphics were pretty good. Uh, not Battlefield 3 good, but they were pretty damn good. It was a really fun game. I completely just destroyed all of the 5-year-olds that were there playing it. Completely won against them. It's a lot of fun. It's got some well designed maps, and having played this now, I sort of regret that I never played the game in the past because it's really good. Other than that, because that's such a limited time with the game, I can't really say much, especially since I haven't played the older ones. But regardless, it is coming out March 2012 or 2013. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Now, Forza Horizon, can't really say anything about it. I only played it for about 5 minutes, which is nothing. Uh, all I can really say is the graphics look great. It's the steering feels a little bit off. I guess I'm too used to the realism of Forza, but that might just have been a setting. I didn't check it out. Uh, and it comes out October 23rd, 2012. I Yeah, I can't really say much else about it because I had such a limited time with the game, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I probably wouldn't pick it up, seeing as I have Forza 4, and this is slightly more. It feels slightly more like an arcade game to me. Uh, Probably won't pick it up, but it looks fun. Okay, another big one that I was stupid enough not to play. This is Assassin's Creed 3, which comes out on the 31st of October on consoles. Uh, didn't play it at all, unfortunately, but what I can say is that the graphics look great. It looks like a fun game. They were only demoing the naval battles, which to me seems like a less interesting part of the game. I think they were just eager to show off the new parts, even though they might not be uh, as good. But that was all they were showing off, unfortunately, and I didn't play the game, so that's all I can say. Okay, yet another big one, Medal of Honor Warfighter. I did get spend about a couple of minutes with this, and I must say it's a fun game. The graphics look pretty good. They look uh, more or less identical to the previous Medal of Honor that came out. Uh, no difference really. The graphics look exactly the same. Apart from that, it looks like a fun FPS. It's got some good turret sections in there, which I know a lot of people hate, but I like them because I'm strange. And it's a fun game. Didn't really tell us much about it. We weren't allowed to take any photos of it. We could only play the demo that they had there. So I can't say too much about it, unfortunately. But I would probably go. I'd probably go buy it when it comes out because it seems like a lot of fun. And it comes out October 25th. Now the last one I have on the list here, although it wasn't the last game, although it wasn't the last game that they had at the show, this was the last one that I actually played. And I didn't play that many games there. There were just so many people. And this one, which is a game that I really, really, really enjoyed. They had a competition there where you could play it against some reps from the game, and it was really fun. It's got an awesome collector's edition, and this is Aliens Colonial Marines. I was playing it on PC. The game looks really good. The graphics are great. Uh, I might even go as far as to say that as far as lighting effects are concerned, it's on the same level as Battlefield 3. It was a pretty dark map, so we couldn't really check out the textures, but it was a really pretty game. It's a lot of fun. We were playing this game mode where it was you and 3 other people. You could have more, but this time it was only 4 people against a team of 4 aliens, which it was sort of like zombie survival in Call of Duty, except that the aliens are controlled by the enemy team. And if I understood it correctly, the aliens only have a certain number of spawn tickets, and you have to kill them enough so that all of their tickets run out, and that they can no longer spawn. When they can't spawn anymore, uh, then you win. However, there is a time limit on it, and the first couple of aliens are pretty easy. You can take them out with just a shotgun that's attached to your assault rifle. But once the big aliens start coming, you're gonna need a lot of teamwork and concentrated fire because you can unload a whole shotgun and an assault rifle at them and they will still keep on going. They can take a lot of damage. But I really enjoyed this game. It's got an amazing collector's edition, which comes with this statue of one of the Marines. Not Ripley, 'cause this is set right after the second movie, so she's not in it. But regardless, it's one of those. It's a colonial Marine in one of those yellow lifting robots holding up a alien. Not an alien queen, but just an off-the-shelf xenomorph. It also comes with a postcard, these badges that you could, iron on onto your shirt if you want, a blueprint of the ship that's featured in the game, and I believe that's it. We have pictures on Game Recon's Facebook page in case you want to go check it out, and it's all there. It's a great game. I really enjoy it. I definitely want to go pick it up because it's amazing. They've done a very good job. And this comes out February 12th, 2013. Now, unfortunately, these were all the games that I had the chance to play at Games 12, so now I will sort of proceed on to a general wrap-up of the show in case you didn't get to go there and see the madness that is Games. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot. They had a lot of good games there. Unfortunately, unlike last year, they didn't have any freebies this year. They were only giving away like one poster, and then Assassin's Creed 3 were giving away these pins that you could put on your shirt, but that was about it. So I would have wished for more freebies like there was last year, but I think it was definitely worth going. Although you could see almost all of it in about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Um, I really enjoyed it. It was a fun time. Got to play a lot of good games there. Got some free Barbican, which is always nice. And what else? Not much really. So that was the Games 12 wrap up, which wasn't as long as I intended to, but I realized I didn't have as much stuff to talk about as I originally thought. Either way, I hoped you enjoyed this, and look out for more podcasts in the future and let me know if you'd like this. Thank you for listening.